guys, welcome to I Root for Nature. My name is Tate and I'm an environmental lawyer and activist. So this week I decided to do a vlog where I'm basically going to be showing you guys life as an environmental lawyer, and also just how do you balance work and other life things. So I thought that would be very important to just show how you can balance out your life as a lawyer, because you know it's a high stress career, and a lot of people always wonder how then do you set aside time for yourself or to do other things that are not work related. And I may not have all the answers, but I'm just gonna show you guys how I also try to incorporate certain things in my life so that I'm not always working, and I'm always taking care of myself as well in certain ways. There are different ways to do it. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do expensive things in order to take care of yourself. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I also try to achieve work-life balance, considering that I'm working in a high-stress career field. So I actually meant to start this vlog a little bit earlier than I'm doing now, but I couldn't do it because the morning just got away from me. Like I woke up and was like, I'm gonna start this vlog, and then I just kept getting emails and I had to make certain phone calls, and I also had some meetings that I needed to attend in the morning, so I couldn't start this vlog until now. So it's 10:57 now. I don't know if you can see that. It's 10:57 now and I am done with my meetings for the day, but as you can hear in the background, I'm just like getting emails that are making me anxious right now. But I am done with my meetings for the day, which is like, yay! It's Zoom meetings, and Zoom meetings can be exhausting, hey? So now I'm just going to try and do some more focused work. I've been working from home for the past almost 3 years now. I don't know, since the pandemic struck, I've been working from home, but now we're trying to incorporate like a hybrid system where sometimes we go to the office, sometimes we work from home, but I am working from home most of the times. I think this week I'm just going to go to the office on Friday because I have an in-person meeting that I need to attend at the office. Otherwise, I'm just going to be working from home. And then also today's a Monday, so Tuesday and Wednesday we have a court hearing in the North Gauteng High Court, so I'm going to be attending that. Those are two full days at court, so it's a pretty intense week that I actually have, but I mean, we can push through, and it's not every time you get to go to court in my line of work. Sometimes it takes years. So with this particular case that we're actually going to be in court for, I'll tell you a little bit more about it later because I actually need to do something right now. But basically, this case has been going on for years, and this particular matter is a water issue. So I think we launched the appeal in 2019, and now in 2022 October we have finally managed to get a hearing date, and the matter is going to be had tomorrow and on Wednesday, so it's like a 2-day hearing. So sometimes it does take long to actually get a hearing, like, or for matters to be had and for judgments to come, because just because we're gonna get a hearing in the next 2 days, it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get judgment in the next 2 days, right? So sometimes they do reserve the judgment and then you get it 3 months later, 6 months later. That's how the court systems work. Like sometimes the wheels of justice are quite slow. Gonna be doing a lot of law reform work today. We do have what is called the National Water Strategy Plan. I think National Water Strategy Plan. I forgot the full name of the document, but yeah, so it's out for comments. It's about how water is going to be regulated and managed and conserved, you know, like basically planning how you're going to use your water resources as a country. And because South Africa is a water stressed country, and we're facing like a lot of water challenges in relation to the supply of water, inefficient use of water, water pollution, environmental degradation, and also like the droughts that people are facing because, you know, climate change and everything. So we do have to manage our water resources wisely. We need to use our water wisely, and we need to have a strategic plan, like how are we going to be using our water resources as a nation in order to make sure that we have sufficient water, we have enough water, and we have quality water. So it's not just about quantity, it's about the quality of that water as well. So that's like the main purpose of the National Water Resource Strategy Plan, where it's like going now in depth into how exactly are we planning on managing our natural water resources as a nation. It's important for us to make comments as people who are going to be affected by the decision around water use. Poor decisions around it may also mean that we're not going to get enough water to even use in our homes, right? And we all know water is essential. We need quality water, we need a lot of water. So it's very important for citizens to also give their input into this. I do love law reform work. I think it also gives me an opportunity to also think like a lawmaker, to also draft certain things into policy, learn how to do it. So I am very excited about this particular kind of work. These comments are due next week. So it's kind of like a very tight deadline, also considering other things that we have to be doing this week with the court hearings and all of that. So I kind of have to balance this and make sure that the comments are in by the deadline next week. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be working on today. I want to put some time into that and prioritize that work as well so that it doesn't fall off. This is one of those rare days you're going to see me wearing formal, but I am headed to the Pretoria High Court for the hearing, as I mentioned yesterday. So it's going to be a 2-day hearing, and today is day 1. I'm just wearing like black and white really, and flats. I'm not gonna bother wearing heels. The weather is a bit fuzzy here in Joburg. It's a bit cloudy, like it's gonna rain or something. It's been like that for days. But Pretoria is generally like sometimes very hot, so I'm not gonna dress up like winter. But yeah, I'm going to this hearing, and like I said yesterday, it's a water case. I'm going to go into detail about this case later. I'm just running a bit late right now, and I'm hoping that maybe afterwards I can talk to you guys a little bit more and explain what this case is about. But it's generally, yeah, so I was saying, like, basically this mining company got a mining right and licenses in a protected area, which is quite insane because mining in a protected area is not really compatible. So basically that's what we are fighting, and we are fighting the water part of the issue. So yeah, let's get going. Oh, okay, I really like this outfit actually. Hey guys, so I just got back from court. Oh my gosh, I had such a long day. It was such a long day. Court started at 10, we finished at 4 p.m. and we just had like short breaks in between, like, 5-10 minute 15-minute kind of short breaks in between, which are really like body breaks. So it was just an intense day, and I didn't even get time to vlog much. In fact, I didn't even get time to vlog at all. I'm gonna try tomorrow, but I also don't know because tomorrow is still another full day in court. But I really wanted to show you guys like the whole thing. I mean, not the whole court hearing, but like to just sort of like give you a look into this whole thing in some way. But I couldn't, and I might not be able to. But yeah, anyway, we had a good day in court. I think the arguments that were being advanced were quite like stimulating and really good. I mean, there's some ridiculous moments. Those moments where you're just like, but wait a minute, how did you even think about that? Like, where did that come from? but generally it was like a good day in court. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, which is the last day. Yeah, so I think I said I was going to briefly tell you guys what the case is about. So it's basically a water case. Like I said earlier, a water license was granted in a protected environment, and it's also important not just from a point of, it's an ecologically sensitive area that the right was granted in, but also from a water perspective it's important because it's also in what is called a strategic water source area. So strategic water source areas are basically areas that have got more or high water yield, right? So in South Africa, there's 22 strategic water source areas, and these are areas that receive at least 50% of rainfall, and then they feed that water into like different places across the country. So this particular mine, oh my gosh, load shedding! Are you serious? Anyway, I was saying there's 22 strategic water source areas in South Africa, and this particular mine is going to be situated in one of those areas. And the importance of this area is basically the fact that the water from that side flows across at least 2 or 3 provinces that rely on that water. So if that water source is contaminated, it's not just going to affect the people who live in that particular area, but it's also going to affect people who live downstream in, I think it's going to be Gauteng, Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, people who live in those provinces that rely on that source of water. So that's why it needs to be protected, and that's why this case is important, right? Because it's not just about it's not just about how the locals are going to be affected. Of course, that's important as well because water pollution affects them as well. But then it's also about how, even apart from the locals themselves, there are quite a number of people who don't even live in Mpumalanga who are going to be affected by water pollution due to coal mining in that particular area. Yeah, we're only going to have electricity back at 8:30, and I need to work. I am tired, I'm exhausted, I had a very long day, but I think I mentioned yesterday that we have a submission that's due next week for the law reform work that we are doing on it's called the National Water Resources Strategy. Yes, yesterday I couldn't remember the name, so I need to also work on that a bit, maybe for like an hour tonight before I call it. But now, since there's load shedding, I'll probably just rest for the next 2.5 hours and then do the hour, and then I'll sleep afterwards because I can't leave. Yeah, today can't end before I do anything on that aspect of work, and it's so crazy because I really need to rest. But I think maybe I should take the next 2.5 hours and then rest. I really should start taking care of myself because I'm starting to feel burnt out. Like, I'm starting to feel the fatigue. Have you ever felt like your body just giving out? I'm really getting there. But also, I just need to... I really need to push this work, hey, because I'm going to be in court the whole day tomorrow as well. So that means I'll only have Thursday and Friday, and then next week this thing is due. And I really want to try not to work this weekend. So I need to see that I do as much as I can in the next 3 days or so. So it's now 8:30. Electricity just came back like 3 minutes ago. So I'm just going to do some work. Honestly, I just need to put in like an hour and do a little bit of work. Like, just try and cover some of the things that I wasn't able to do today because, I can't just, let it be like that. So I did try to rest the past 2.5 hours when we didn't have electricity. So I'm feeling a little bit fresh and I've managed to get a little bit of energy. So right now I'm just gonna see if I can just put in an hour of work and then I call it. Hi guys, so it's a Thursday today. I was in court for the last 2 days, and yesterday after court I was just so exhausted. I think I got home after 6 p.m. in the evening, and I was so tired. I just went and took a shower, and yeah, I just then went to bed early yesterday. I watched a movie though, just to, you know, refresh myself, but then after that I just went straight to bed. So I've been taking things slowly. Even today I've been like taking things slowly. I've been waking up at like 5 a.m. for the past few days, but today I just decided I'm gonna get out of bed at 7 just to give myself those 2 extra hours, because I needed to rest. My body was so tired. I even had a headache yesterday afterwards. But generally court went well, and I always wasn't able to vlog while I was there. It was very intense and I just didn't have the time to be doing that, so I'm not gonna have that part of things in here. But it did happen. Everything went well. There were some hilarious moments and intense moments. You know, court is always, yeah, there's always drama somewhere. But if there's one thing that I learned in the past 2 days, I mean, it's something I've always been thinking about, but it became so apparent in the past 2 days. I was just like, at some point as a lawyer, somebody has to decide what kind of a lawyer they want to be. Like, do you want to be that kind of a lawyer where everybody just gives your name as an example of what a lawyer ought to not be like? Or do you want to be that kind of lawyer where everybody's just like, oh my gosh, do you know this guy? Or everybody wants a picture with you. Like, there's just that one point in time in life where one has to decide what kind of a lawyer you want to be. Like, do you want to be an ethical lawyer, or are you the kind of lawyer who's willing to do anything for the money? I think it's a very important decision as a lawyer. I mean, obviously our job is to defend people and to defend everybody, because everyone is the right to legal representation. But I think in as much as that is the case, at some point one has to make that decision, like, what lines am I willing to cross? Because some of the things I was saying in that courtroom, I was like, I don't want to be that kind of a lawyer, honestly. Litigation is like a battlefield, right? But you don't really have to make it a battlefield. You can be very collegial with other people. You can talk to people nicely. You can even talk to judges. Guys, there's a certain level of respect you need to give to judges when you're speaking to them. And you look at other people, other lawyers in courts, their conduct, and you're just like, nah, I don't want to be like that, you know. That is so unnecessary. I don't know why that's happening. That's not the kind of person or the kind of lawyer I want to be. So yes, I'm rambling, but what I just wanted to say was, it is very important to define what kind of a lawyer you want to be, what lines you're going to cross, what lines you won't cross, you know, so you know how to place yourself. Because I think also certain clients attract certain types of lawyers, so you need to be able to position yourself. Anyway, let me move on from that. So like I said, I've been taking things slowly. Load shedding is back. We had load shedding this morning from 2 a.m. to about 4:30 in the morning, and then we also had load shedding from 10 a.m. to like 12:30. So from 10 to 12:30 I was trying to work, but my laptop battery obviously didn't last for 2.5 hours when it load shedding, so I had to go into my nails. So I went on to do my nails, because then I just needed something to relax me, but I also needed something useful to actually do during that time when I can't work, right? So I went to do my nails. I'm feeling so relaxed. I don't know, there's something about doing your nails that is just relaxing. For me, at least, I feel like it's very therapeutic to do nails, you know. So I'm so happy I got my nails done. I'm feeling all cute and pretty, and it's just like a simple look, really. I didn't want to go all out because I actually tried a different nail tech. I normally do my nails at Days Nail Studio, but she's always fully booked, so you have to make an appointment prior to the time when you want to come in. But otherwise, yes, I think that's like the update. Just say it's been a crazy few days, and right now I'm actually tired, but I'm just taking things slowly. Actually, I'm not as tired as I was the past 2 days or so, because I've managed to rest a bit. So like I said, I give myself an extra 2 hours in the morning so that I start work a little bit later. That really helped me to just rejuvenate and get some energy that I didn't have. So yeah, I'm just taking things slowly. I am on a little work break. I'm gonna go back to work now, and then I'll catch you guys later. Hi guys, so today is a Friday. I'm actually so happy it's a Friday. Oh my gosh, I've had the longest week ever. I just think this week was so hectic, and I'm so happy it's a Friday because we get the weekend. Okay. Today is a Friday, and I was up at 6 o'clock today, and I think I showed you guys a bit of my morning routine. And now it's 9:48. I'm headed to the office. So I think I mentioned this earlier when I started this vlog, that we have a hybrid system. So in as much as we're working from home most of the time, we still need to go to the office. So today I'm going to be at the office. I do have an in-person meeting that I need to attend to at around 11, or is it 11:30? Yeah, so I'm just headed to the office now. We are on load shedding until 10:30, so I'm hoping by the time I get to the office there'll be electricity. So I'm actually back from the office. There was like an internet thing, so I couldn't stay there for long, but I did have my in-person meeting, and then now I got back home and I'm looking for lunch. It's like 2:15 in the afternoon now, so I have a meeting at 2:30, so I'm just gonna quickly make lunch and then go into that meeting. And we also have load shedding at 4, so I'm gonna try and do as much as I can so that I'm done by 4, and then I'll just take the rest of the day off and get into my weekends, because I am now feeling the exhaustion and I just want to rest. So yeah, I'm just gonna make lunch now and then go into my meeting and see what I need to wrap up so that I don't go into the weekend with outstanding work. Before I cut it. Oh, it's mine.
Sugar.
There's no internet.
Load shedding.
I don't know, you know our internet problems. Hi, so it's now in the evening on the Friday. I got this Friday feeling. Hey, I don't know where I'm getting it from. I'm just so excited and energized, which is so weird because I had such a long week and I was feeling very tired and exhausted, and now suddenly it's Friday evening and I'm feeling so energetic. But my body is still it still needs like a little bit of, you know, rejuvenation. So I'm done cooking now and I'm just gonna go take a bath. I feel like I need this long, nice hot bath, you know. I'm just trying to prepare the ingredients for it now. So I got these flowers. I want to put like flowers in the bath. Yeah, I just make it look nice so that I feel good when I'm in there and happy. I got those flowers from Woolworths. I just saw them and I was like, those would be nice. I like the greenish color and then the little white blands. I don't know, there's just something about them that caught my eye today, and maybe that's because that's where I'm at mentally or something. But I'm gonna use these flowers for my bath, so I just want to nip them so that I only get the petals and not all of it. I know it's kind of like a waste to buy this whole bunch of flowers. It's like a whole bunch of flowers only just for the petals, but that's what I really want. Well, not the petals, but this whole full thing. Let me show you what I mean. Like, you know, I just want this little thing in my bath. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then I'm gonna take my bath, and later on I actually have movie night with my siblings. We're supposed to start at 8, but it's now 7:30, so I'm obviously gonna be late. But I don't normally like staying very long in a bath, so I'll probably, yeah, we'll probably start a little bit later. They'll understand. I mean, they're also having their me time wherever they are, so it's not like it's such a bad thing. I mean, that's the thing with my family. We all like being alone. I don't know where we get it from, but we do enjoy personal space so much. So we have to make appointments with each other sometimes. Well, most of the times, to actually just say, okay, you want to do something together, when can we all do it? And then we schedule it in. So recently we started this movie night thing together. I just thought it was a nice way to bond with my siblings, especially after you know, a very long week, to just say, you know, let's have Friday nights to ourselves, and if we're all around on a Saturday, let's bond, you know, find something to watch or something to do together so that we connect as well. Because I think in the business of life, sometimes we forget to connect with the people who are the closest to you. So I'm done now. Oh my gosh, I feel so great. Like, my skin is so smooth. I feel so relaxed. I feel so happy, you know. And afterwards I did apply this Porsche M Marula oil to my body. That's why my body is so shiny. I did apply it because I like adding more oil for moisture and just making sure that, you know, my skin really gets the kind of moisturization it needs. And I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer. This is the Defense Hydra Active Urban Protection. It is SPF 50, so no, it's SPF 30, so it does have a sunscreen, which is why I like it, especially now that we're in summer. It's really good to have this because I always forget to put sunscreen, guys. Honestly, I understand we need to put sunscreen, but I always forget. So I'd rather have it in the product itself rather than me remembering that I need to put sunscreen, because that is not gonna work. So I'm just gonna put this much. I don't need to use a lot. This is actually quite a lot. Yeah, I'm actually using a lot, but one pump is enough with this product. You don't need to do much. And yeah, there goes my face. It feels so great, so moisturized, so fresh. Ah, I feel so good right now. I really feel so good. Can you see my face? It's even glowing. I love this. Look at me busy complimenting myself. Anyway, if I don't, who will? If I don't, who will? I really like this. And then I'm going to apply this coconut oil formula. It's for the lips. But you can also use it for your cuticles or any rough patches on your body. So it's not just limited to the lips. You can also use it on any rough patches on your body. But I like to use it on my lips. So I scrubbed my lips earlier, so I'm just gonna moisturize. Great. You know what? I don't know what it is with hot baths, but every time I have a hot bath, I just get so dehydrated and I want water. So I always have my bottle of water nearby. Well, I always have this bottle nearby anyway. I was never a person who drinks water, but ever since I started drinking water, my skin has also been improving. I mean, what they say about drinking water and skin, it's actually very true. So yeah, guys, I'm done with my evening routine. I feel so great. So now I'm just gonna go, oh my gosh, I haven't ate. I'm just gonna go eat and then chill with my siblings and have our movie night, and I'm out. Hi guys, so it's a Saturday today and I'm on my way to a hike. I want to do a mini hike, nothing intense, and also like a solo picnic, just to take myself out and think self-care, if I can put it like that. So I'm just waiting for an Uber. I'm gonna go to Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens and just spend a few hours there. They have a mini hike there, and then also this, they have like really nice picnic spots, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's just basically trying to decompress and finding myself, I mean, getting in touch with myself after such a long week, you know. Yeah, so I'm so excited about this, and I'm gonna go now. I'll catch you guys later. So I'm actually so tired. I wasn't ready for this hike. So I just decided to take a seat and just enjoy the views here and then pick it up again because whoa, and it's hot. I should have started this hike early in the morning, but somehow because I underestimated it and just thought it was a simple hike, I came later. I only started around 10:30 in the morning and it's hot, so I think I'm also suffering through the consequences of my own decisions. So next time I do this hike, and I'm definitely gonna come back because I didn't realize there was such a good hike as this here in Joburg. I just thought, oh, there's not that much of good hikes, so I'm really happy I found this hike. I'm really gonna do it again next time, more prepared, and I'm gonna come in early. I think it's very good to do it very early because of the sun. The heat is too much, so I'm just gonna rest for a few minutes and then pick it up again. But the views here are amazing. Can you see that? Amazing. I made it. I made it to the picnic spot. So now I'm just setting up my picnic area. But first, I'm just gonna have a glass of water. So I brought this glass here and some snacks. Maybe let me just show you the snacks that I have for my picnic before I set it up. I'm so tired. You know what? This hike was amazing. Actually, it's officially my favorite hike in Joburg ever. It's amazing. It's everything I want and look for in a hike, but I was not prepared for it. You get what I'm saying? Like in my head, I was just thinking it's not that difficult, you know, it's moderate, and it's not difficult really. I think what made it difficult is because I had lots of bags. I was carrying 2 bags with my picnic stuff as well, so I think that's what made the hike difficult for me. Otherwise, had it not been for that, it would have been a very easy hike. So I'm just gonna have some sparkling water first. I'm wet. I think I shook it. My goodness. Okay, this is why I buy still water instead of sparkling. I really needed some water. So I have some flapjacks. I didn't eat anything this morning, so I'm really gonna enjoy this. I have some blueberry muffins. Then I have my favorite fruit and chutney chips and some wine gums and Skittles and also some Oreos for just mini snacks. I mean, it's just one me. And then I have the mango smoothie. Oh, and the lint. Oh my gosh, it's melted. It's melted. But anyway, it will save the pebbles. I also have this pina colada. It's from Woolworths. I really love this, so I think I'm gonna enjoy it, especially now when I'm just chilling after such a long hike. So I also have this, and then I have some fruits as well. Then I also have, I like to journal, so I also brought my journal so that while I'm chilling here I can just journal in my thoughts and whatever in here. And then I also brought my novel, The Promise by Damon Galgat. This is the 2021 Booker Prize book. I'm currently reading this, and yeah, I'm halfway through, so I'm also just going to be reading through this while I'm here. And then I also brought my gratitude journals. So I brought 2 of them because I have 2 of them because they're different. This pina colada is really nice. It's really nice. Like, you get it from Woolies. If you ever get into Woolies, please try it. They also have a strawberry daiquiri and other cocktails, but I really love the pina colada one. I mean, I generally love pina colada. It looks like it's gonna rain here in like an hour or so, so I'm just gonna be here for an hour or maybe 1.5 hours. Just relax here and then I'm gonna go home. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here so that I can just also take some time to myself, which is the main reason why I'm here. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much guys for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. And for those who are already subscribed, thank you so much guys for the support. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you going through this journey with me. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you think about the whole work-life balance thing and whatever else caught your eye in this vlog down below in the comment section. And until the next time, cheers y'all.